Welcome back, Kayvon alongside Braden Petrie here. Braden, we are really into what I like to call the best sports time of the year. This is truly my favorite, not favorite month of the year because October is my favorite because we have everything going on, but this is one of my favorite sports times of the year. We have high school football going on, which has been great so far. We're in 2 weeks. We already saw a huge upset with Oak Hill against Independence, a game that we were at, which was really fun.
My prediction was way off.
Your prediction was off with that. Tigra, our anchor Tigra, she got really close on that, and Rocco, our CFO, got close on that as well. So that was really cool. College football is now underway. We just saw a massive game. Florida State beat LSU. And then now the last one of the trifecta is the NFL, which starts on Thursday. What are you most looking forward to in week one?
I'm looking forward to several key matchups out there, starting with, like you said, Thursday Night Football, the Lions at Chiefs. We've been talking about this off camera. Looks to be a high-scoring game for the first game of the year. Can't get any better than that.
Absolutely, and I think that game's so interesting because this is crazy to say, but the Detroit Lions have expectations. When's the last time we have said that? The Lions are one of the teams that they haven't been able to perform in so long. They had such a good year last year. They have expectations to be good, and the best way to show those expectations off is by beating the champs week one.
Yeah, if you remember last year, they almost snuck their way into the playoffs at the very end of the season, but just came up short. But they got the new coach, Dan Campbell.
Yep, he's been
doing
doing great.
The team around.
Jared Goff has looked good. They've been good. What else are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the Las Vegas Raiders at Denver Broncos game. That's going to be a pretty cool matchup out there. Las Vegas Raiders, Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback there, new quarterback against the new head coach for the
Denver Broncos.
Yeah, for the Denver
and
Broncos.
Sean Payton. Yeah, and you know what's interesting about that is Russell Wilson. I like that you picked that game because he was so bad last year.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see, was it a fluke? Or can Sean Payton get him back on the right track? So I'm with you on that. I'll tell you a game that I'm interested in, and you talked about this off camera, the Giants and the Cowboys.
Yep.
That's like a staple game. Those two teams play each other all the time. It's always a battle. And for them to start out week one in New York, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I would say that Dallas had the slight edge, but as we talked about, they're playing at New York.
Yeah,
so
which
that
is
may
tough.
Bring the slight edge to the New York Giants.
And the Cowboys have a really good defense, so that will be really fun to see. Anything else that perks your eyes?
Yeah, and then Monday Night Football doesn't get any better than that. The Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets.
I think you hit it on the nail. I think that's the game of the week.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's just because there's so much intrigue to see what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets.
Yeah.
Is it real? Is it fake? Is he going to be able to bring this team that hasn't won anything in forever to the playoffs?
Yeah, the Jets have always had a very solid defense out there, but they've just been lacking the quarterback position.
Now they have it. No more excuses for the Jets.
Yep, and as we know, the Bills every single year have high expectations. So whoever wins that game is going to tell a lot for that division.
No doubt, and they are in the same division, so you're right about that.
Yep.
The Bills had huge expectations. Your Bengals beat them, which gets me to another game. The Bengals-Browns is a really interesting game, and I think a lot of people in this state might be watching it because it's close, Ohio.
Yeah, Battle of Ohio.
Battle of Ohio. That's a very low-key interesting game because it's another division game.
Yeah.
Those are the things you want to watch out for in week one, division games.
And if I'm not mistaken, Joe Burrow, I think, is 1-4 against the Browns in his career. So.
And he does so good against everyone else.
Yep.
And Deshaun Watson has a lot of expectations on him because they paid him a lot of money. He performed bad last year. That's intriguing.
Yeah, he came back mid-season last year and didn't perform up to his standards, so I'm sure he's going to try to come out of the gate pretty hot as we go into this season.
And, I'll tell you another game that a lot of people around here might be interested in. The Pittsburgh Steelers against the 49ers.
Yeah.
That is a fascinating game because it's AFC versus NFC.
They're known for their great defense, too.
Two great defenses, two really good head coaches in Kyle Shanahan and Mike Tomlin, two quarterbacks that are young in Brock Purdy and Kenny Pickett. That's going to be a fun game.
Who do you give the slight edge to if you had to pick?
I give the slight edge to the 49ers just because I just think that they're a little bit more talented. But I'll tell you this, man. I have learned to never count out Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, he always finds a way to win. I don't think he's ever had a below 500
No, he's
season.
never had. That's remarkable to me. He always finds a way to win. I think Kenny Pickett, maybe for Bengals fans don't want to hear this, but I think Kenny Pickett's going to take a big step up this year.
Yeah, we should see. I think the AFC North is going to be a pretty tough division this year.
I think it's the second best division in all of football, right behind the AFC East. I think those two are neck and neck, which one's the toughest.
Yeah, then the other game, lastly, that catches my eye is the Tennessee Titans at the New Orleans Saints. We got the new quarterback, Derek Carr, with the Saints. Yeah. So we'll see how he does in that game.
I'll tell you what, as a Falcons fan, I hope that the Saints lose that. But I think that's a good game to pick because that'll be interesting to see. The Saints with Carr have expectations.
Yeah, they certainly do. They have a good defense out there as well.
Very good defense. Michael Thomas. Kamara's suspended too.
So you said 3 games, right?
3 games. So they'll have to play without him for the first 3. That'll be fascinating to see.
Then we can't forget about the Carolina Panthers at your Atlanta Falcons.
My Atlanta Falcons. Listen, not many people are going to watch that because both those teams are probably going to be bad, but I have faith the Falcons could be good this year.
Yeah, Falcons should win that game.
They better. We'll see.
Starting off 1-0.
Oh, I hope so. Good job, Braden. We'll be back to wrap it all up right after this.